From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Wang makes his big league debut right after this. Chen will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Riding into the box, Wang. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, Wang.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Well, boys, these Braves tonight, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
That's a tough take. The 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Wang has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here comes the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, they have to be hoping that Justin Bour can break out in this game. He had only 1 home run last month, so if you're looking at a guy in the middle of the order with just 1 homer, your team's not going to score a lot of runs. He's got to turn on.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So it's a 2-run homer for Justin Bour, number 13 for him on the year, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead. In now, Joe McCauley, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 11 home runs, and 37 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Here's Starlin Castro looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. Swanson picks it up, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Marlins. stepping in for the Braves, Scooter Gennett, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Waring is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Ozzie Albies is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Chen's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail things. Striding in, JT Realmuto. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Jones is under it. 1 away.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
And that's in there for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. On the ground to the left side. Fielded by Gennett. Throw gets him. 2 down. Up next from Miami, JT Riddle. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Riddle.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. And the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 2 full. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the 3rd baseman creeping in. You're going to see the 1st baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of 1.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. But this is foul for the first strike. Montero on at first. Nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Here's Ender Inciarte. He flied out leading off the ball game.
Ender Inciarte.
He's set and the pitch. Here's a strike.
0-1.
The 0-1 delivery. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Runner at second here with one man out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one. Ready now for the Marlins, Chien. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Chien.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh? 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Wang has been a great story in the baseball world, taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point. On to Freeman, and they get the double play. Striding in once again, David Mota. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
Mota.
In there, 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Justin Bohr will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. One left for Miami, but they hold a 2-0 lead. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freddie Freeman.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Just got a piece up the line. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Ready for another chance? Adam Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
The 0-1 on its way. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D-Roy. You pump two of them in there. You're heading the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
He's set. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
This is flared out towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Ready with another 0-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe McCauley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 21.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. McCauley could be scheduled for an appearance at the All-Star game this year. So far, he's received the second most votes among right fielders in his league.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Count remains at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his shot. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Digging in to try it again. JT Realmuto flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Cut. Hold.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Hit out towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. Standing in, JT Riddle. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops, ball 1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. At the plate, Miguel Montero. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
3-1. The 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now batting.
Digging in,
40.
Watt, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. From the stretch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 home. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. McCauley has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Here's Ender Inciarte. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently.
Inciarte.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Chen sets. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Riddle has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves strand 1. They're down 4-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Paul Waring. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Waring.
First offering on its way. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Ready for another shot now. David Mota. He singled his last time up.
David Mota.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back easily. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Stepping up now, Justin Bohr. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good-looking sinker on the inside corner. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
And he is in there. Digging in the switch hitter, Joe McCauley. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
He is not going to get him as he swipes second. 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. 1-2, here it comes. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
The right fielder, number 18.
Digging in and looking for more, Adam Jones. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Line drive to center field. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. Ready once again, Scooter Gennett. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Two-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. Number 13 would be next. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Hector Santiago enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. Santiago, a native of New Jersey.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those